Welcome to Match Game CSz. Welcome to the screen, your panelists, Justin, Jain, Alli, Soowal, Jessie, Preisendorfer, Erik, Sojka, Shannon, DeVido, and Darryl Charles. And welcome the host of Match Game CSz, Jadico.
Hey everybody, welcome to Match Game CSz. Tonight I am so excited you are all with us as all the panelists go wild.
Woo!
All right. Panelists, make sure you turn on your microphones, and hello out there everybody on your couches in your respective homes. We are all broadcasting from our homes as well, and we are excited to bring to you Match Game CSz, the first one in September 2020. Oh my goodness, it's September already. How is that possible? Alli, don't look now, but you're about to be attacked by a cat. Or either that or there's something growing out of your head, I'm not sure.
Well, there's also one right there.
Oh my goodness, they're multiplying, for crying out loud. Alli, welcome for the first time. So nice to have you on the program.
Thanks so much.
Let's see, we have some returning regulars, and there's Jessie. Jessie, thanks for being back.
Hey,
and Erik, Sojka, nice to see you again.
Hello, nice to be seen.
Nice to see you as well. And Darryl, it looks like Darryl's got a new microphone working out there, doesn't he? Yeah. Look at that. That looks like the thing that came in and tortured Princess Leia, if I'm not mistaken, in the Death Star. If anybody's with me on that, probably not. Mm-hmm. All right. And we have some new guests tonight. We have Justin, Jain. Justin, thank you for being here.
Hi, it is a pleasure and an honor to be in your presence, Sir Jadico.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, and I would expect a bow next time. And, of course, Shannon DeVido. Hello, Shannon. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Thank you for having me. This is amazing, and there's already been 2 cats, so what more could I want?
Well, maybe another cat. Let's go for a trifecta.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think everybody knows how this works. The audience... all you have to do, the audience out there, is if you want to join in, you just type in a 1 in the chat. That means that you'll be eligible to be thrown as a ping pong ball into a big fish bowl, and then you get pulled out because the audience comes to the screen. The contestants then, whoever matches the most with the celebrities, has a chance of winning fabulous prizes. We have an awesome new prize wheel. We spin the wheel and you figure out what the prize is. It's a lot of fun. But I think, why don't we just go ahead and get things started here? I think that's probably best. We've already wrangled the cats. So, Kevin in the stratosphere, can you hear me?
I can, Dave. I'm up here.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. Okay. Kevin, can you give us a number span that we should be using tonight, and we'll get some numbers for you.
Let's go between 1 and 50.
1 and 50. Okay. So Justin is one of our new players here. Give me a number between 1 and 50, Justin.
49.
Okay, just barely squeaking in under the wire there, smart ass. All right, and Shannon, can you also give us a number between 1 and 50?
27.
Oh, all right, so 49, 27. Kevin, tell us who's going to be joining us on the Match Game CSz screen.
Dave, we're about to be joined by both Roxanne and Paul. Go ahead and turn on your cameras.
Let's give them a round of applause as they make their way. Now, accept the invitation, turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, and they'll pop on the screen magically through the magic of the internet. All right, there's hello, there's Roxanne.
Hi.
Hello.
And Roxanne, turn on your microphone. There we go. Oh! Here we go. There's Roxanne, okay, and let's wait for Paul. And here we go. Here's Paul as well. Hi, Paul. Go ahead and turn on your microphone for us, Paul. We hear your dulcet tones. All right, welcome to the screen. So first, let's meet Roxanne first. You were the first to the screen. Roxanne, can I first ask, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm in Atlanta right now.
In Atlanta? Is that where you normally live, or you made it sound like you may be visiting?
Oh, no, I live here.
Oh, okay. All right, so terrific. Well, thank you for joining us all the way from Atlanta. Again, that's the wonder of the internet here. And Roxanne, what do you do with a lot of your time? What do you like to spend your time doing, or what are you forced to spend your time
I'm forced to spend my time reporting. I also watch a lot of TV now, so.
Oh, okay, so reporting and watching TV. Do you report about TV by any chance?
I wish. No, I don't.
Oh, that'd be a real, next time doing the do-over, maybe do that. And then you'll be combining interests. Well, Roxanne, thanks so much for being here. And let's move on over to Paul. Paul, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm right here in Philly.
Right here in Philadelphia. That's where I am as well. So I'm in the Italian market area. How about you?
Just down the street, just down the street, Washington Square.
Paul, did you hear that?
Right.
Okay.
What's up, Dave?
Hey, okay, there it is. That sound takes a little while to travel. And Paul, what do you spend your time doing, either forcibly or by pleasure?
Forcibly, I do some outreach work for a public health nonprofit, and by pleasure, I guess I dabble in theater a bit.
I see. Oh, well, thanks for dabbling on the screen tonight. We're both going to dabble in answering some questions, and one of you could be walking away with some real cool prizes tonight. So thank you for coming to the screen. And let's jump on into. Well, first off, say hello to all the celebrities. Everybody say hello to Roxanne and Paul.
Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Paul.
Hey,
Roxanne, hi, Paul.
welcome.
All right, let's jump on into the game. So, Roxanne, you were first to the screen, so we'll let you choose first. So, Paul, you'll watch this round, okay? And Roxanne will play this round. So, Roxanne, give me a letter, A or B, and we'll figure out which card you'll use.
B.
Okay. All right, so this will be your question here. Now, Roxanne, this is for you to answer in your head, and the celebrities are going to write it down on their card. So don't say the answer right now, but do contemplate. So here's your question. Daphne the cat is so picky.
How picky?
How picky,
How picky is she?
Instead of drinking water from a bowl, she drinks water from a blank. I'll repeat. Daphne the cat is so picky, instead of drinking water from a bowl, she drinks water from a blank. All right, celebrities, write down your answers. All right, as the music plays, the celebrities are writing down the answer to that question, and then we'll come to Roxanne in a second. Looks like Darryl is done, and done quickly. All right. Get to enjoy the dance stylings of Darryl Charles on those last few bars. All right, so here we go, Roxanne. I'll repeat the question for you. Daphne the cat is so picky, instead of drinking water from a bowl, she drinks water from a blank. Roxanne, what do you think?
Candy dish?
From a empty dish, is that what you said?
Candy dish.
Candy dish.
Candy dish.
I heard.
Oh, candy dish. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Difficult hearing the Atlanta broadcast distance. All right. Candy dish. Good answer. I like it. My mother used to leave those on all the little coffee tables around the house. And they would congeal, and then you go for one, and then the whole thing would come up. All right. So candy dish. All right. Let's see if we have some matches. Justin, any help?
Yeah, when I get picky around my house for what to drink out of, I usually choose a wine glass.
All right. Well, wine is probably candy for Justin, but I guess the judge is not going to give it to you. All right. Let's move over to Alli.
So as you could tell, I do have some cats in my house, and they are pretty darn picky. So while I was thinking of something like a cut glass, I actually went with fountain.
See, all right. A fountain in Alli's house. Let's go to Jessie. Jessie also, I think, might have a cat.
I have at least 2 cats at current count. I don't know. And they are also, as cats are, very picky. They are, my cats drink out of crystal goblets.
All right. Yeah, I mean, a candy dish could be made out of crystal, but the judge is not seeing that equating there. Let's go to Erik. Erik, any help?
I had thoughts similar to Jessie, and I had a thought of the finicky cat who, in that cat food commercial, that only eats out of the crystal goblet. So I figure this particular cat would also drink out of a crystal goblet, because what else would you use?
All right. Let's move along to Shannon.
I have dogs, so I'm no help. And I also love candy, so I should have thought of that. But I said a chalice. A cat.
Choose wisely. All right. Okay, let's see if there's any help there with Darryl. Let's go. One last chance. Darryl, any help for Roxanne?
Of course there's some help. I have cats. And as such, I said fountain. It's not really a help. I'm sorry.
That doesn't sound like any of the contestants were a help there for Roxanne. Apologies.
Sorry.
All right. Well, that's okay. There's 2 rounds. You got plenty of room to catch up. All right. So let's go for Paul here. Paul, this is your question. Paul, again, this is for you to answer in your head, and we'll have the players write it down. Here's your question. Tyler, the tattoo artist, is such a bad speller. Instead of writing I heart mom, he wrote I heart blank. I'll repeat it. Tyler, the tattoo artist, is such a bad speller. Instead of writing I heart mom, he wrote I heart blank. A bad speller. All right. Finishing up there. Roxanne, you're not drinking out of a goblet. What are you drinking out of there? A mason jar. Look at that. I have to admit, I have such a difficulty drinking out mason jars because the little rim thing creates like a dribble effect.
Yeah.
I think it's just a big trick, a big joke. All right. Paul, here you go. Here's for your question. Tyler, the tattoo artist, is such a bad speller. Instead of writing I heart mom, he wrote I heart blank. Paul, what do you think?
I'm going to go with
it's a hard one.
I
thought
feel
about
you.
this a lot. I'm going to go with I heart mop.
Mop. There. Oh, great. Nice. M-O-P. Right? Like the tool, like the cleaning tool.
Yes, I love to mop.
Paul, solid answer. Solid answer, and thank you for thinking about it. All right. Justin, any help for Paul?
Well, I actually think Tyler, the tattoo artist, is just not so bad at spelling, but so bad as seeing. So he said, I heart wow.
Oh, I see. It's like upside down, you're saying. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go to Alli.
So, Paul, I do appreciate a man that enjoys cleaning, and I actually wrote mop.
What? No way.
All right. Wow. Paul might clean up here. Let's go to Jessie.
The tattoo artist was bad at spelling, not because he was bad at it, not because he was bad at spelling, because he was bad spatially. So instead of I heart mom, he wrote I heart mother.
Oh my gosh. I think I've done that. I did that on every single birthday card I made for my mother from ages 4 until 23.
Yeah,
Erik.
Try than my last name.
Yeah, right.
I live there.
Tyler actually got confused, I figured. So he wrote out the M, and then he wrote out the O, and then he forgot if he wrote the O. So he says, I love Moom.
Moomy. I love you, Moomy. Let's go to Shannon.
I also thought that he was very aware of how many O's there were. So I said moom.
Moom!
What?
Happy mooming.
He doesn't get any points if you guys match each other, but that was fun.
Okay.
All right. That's all right. Nice try.
I get it now.
He should.
And let's clean up with Darryl. Darryl, what do you got?
I figured if he was going to misspell, he'd probably look and go, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So he went with bum.
Well, it wasn't a clean sweep with that mop, but it still got Paul 1 point.
Okay, 1-0. It is a close game here. All right, and the cats are breeding. They're everywhere. Actually, that one looks like Alli's. It's like your cat jumped off the counter and.
Paul, get in here!
Right. Okay.
I was not the same answer.
All right, so Paul, you had to go second this last time. So this is the second round. So we have a question each for all of you. So Paul, you get to go first. A or B?
I'll take A again.
Okay, A it is. And here's your question. Don is such a bad doctor.
How bad?
How bad is he?
When he takes a patient's temperature, he puts the thermometer in their blank. Don is such a bad doctor. When he takes a patient's temperature, he puts the thermometer in their blank. All right, now the wheels are spinning in Paul's head as he's putting that puzzle together. Players are writing it down on their cards. Justin finished way early this time. Look at that. Justin was dancing the entire time. And Darryl's done. Jessie's done. Yes. All right. Let me repeat the question for Paul really quick. Don is such a bad doctor. When he takes a patient's temperature, he puts the thermometer in their blank. What do you think, Paul?
There are some obvious answers that are actually accurate, but I'm going to say eye socket.
In their eye. Oh, right. Okay. That'll get you an accurate reading, all right. Okay, let's move on to Justin. Justin.
I picture Don with like the thermometer being like, what does this go in? And I say a belly button.
Only if you're an innie. All right. Let's try Alli.
I figure that Don, the doctor, is such a bad doctor that he wouldn't even put it anywhere near the person. Instead, he would put it in their wallet.
Alli, doctors don't put anything in your wallet. They only take stuff from your wallet.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Rip.
You're miming ripping it up. All right.
No, because it fell.
Let's try Jessie. Any help for Paul?
Well, I have a word that rhymes with socket. He puts it in their pocket. Can we get a point for rhyming words?
No, but next time just cover up the P with your finger and you could say socket and we might have believed you. Let's go to Erik.
Well, if you put the thermometer in the mouth, that's the window to the person's temperature. The eyeball is the window to the soul, which is a medical concept.
Yeah, look at that. All right, right in the eye. Let's go to Shannon and see if we have a second eyeball.
Okay. I can't get the image of putting a thermometer in your eyeball out of my head. But that's not what I said. I said pocket.
Oh.
I'm really good at matching with other panelists.
Yeah, panelist matching panelists. All right, and let's go to Dr. Darryl.
I am no doctor, but I had to think about where you could put a thermometer that I wouldn't like. I've been quarantined for so long. And I went with pocket.
Whoa!
Yay!
Pockets.
Oh, not yay.
Well, the Cyclops answer will still get a point. So 2 points for Paul to Roxanne's 0.
Okay, 2 points. All right, so Roxanne, it comes down to this. This is your final question, okay? But you have a chance to try and get ahead of Paul. You're going to need to get 3. 2 to tie. Here's the question. My Uncle Louie is so stingy. At restaurants, instead of leaving a tip, he leaves a blank. I'll repeat. My Uncle Louie is so stingy. At restaurants, instead of leaving a tip, he leaves a blank. Stingy Uncle Louie. All right, so right now, there we go. All right. Players are writing it down. Okay.
What? Erik?
Is that the same cat? I like to think the cat's just moving from studio to studio.
What is happening?
Oh my goodness. All right. I'll repeat the question for you, Roxanne. My Uncle Louie is so stingy. At restaurants, instead of leaving a tip, he leaves a blank. What do you think, Roxanne?
I'm going to say note.
A note. Just a little hand-scrawled note. That's definitely what a stingy person would do. Let's go to Justin.
Well, this is a kind of note, and I said it was an invoice.
Oh,
I tried, Roxanne. I tried.
judges are tough. All right. All right. I don't know. I might have gone with you on that one there, Justin. All right. Let's go to Alli.
Okay, Roxanne, I'm really with you on this one, and I hope that our judge goes with this. So I said that he didn't leave a tip, but instead he left a hint.
Oh, man.
You got to write the hint on something.
How does
Right.
the hit work?
It has to be written down.
Fine. Oh, man. This guy's brutal.
Audio clues, like it's a video game.
Oh, my gosh. All right. It's like they're playing Operation. Jessie.
Well, I know what the note was. The note was actually a quote.
Oh.
I think our judge is drinking. That's the
He's
only
drunk
assumption
on
I have right
power.
now.
Is that the only button?
Power is right, Alli. All right, let's go
thinking
to
pause.
Erik. Erik, any help for Roxanne?
I hope so, but I suspect not. But because you don't take all your formal business stationery out to dinner. If you're going to leave something, you're going to write it on a card. You're going to write a note, but it's going to be in the form of a bill because he had to sit there and eat that meal. They should be thanking him.
Wow, I think
I tried,
all these
Roxanne.
would be. I think all these would fit in the category of a piece of paper. All right, Shannon. Shannon.
I really think that the judge will not buzz this one because it's very close to a note. He left a comment.
Yes!
Yes.
We did it.
Wins.
All right. All right. Oh boy. All right. Let's go to Darryl. Darryl, any help?
The only thing one could leave if you're not leaving a tip is a strongly worded letter.
No.
Oh, that brings us to a tie with 2 points for Roxanne. For Paul's 2 points.
Paul also has 2. Is that correct? Right?
That is correct.
2-2. All right, then we have to go to a tie-breaking round. All right, bonus match game, everybody.
Woohoo!
All right.
We get
So
paid.
this is it. We're going to go to round 3. It's a good thing we have extra questions. So let's see. Who just went? Roxanne just went. You know what? Let's make this fair. So Jessie, right now, write a number on a card between 1 and 5, Jessie. Between 1 and 5 on a card. Actually, make it 1 and 10. Between 1 and 10.
Got it.
Okay. So I'm going to let Roxanne guess first. 1 to 10, Roxanne?
6.
And Paul, you guess?
5.
6 and 5. Jessie, hold up the number. Okay, 1 is closer, so we'll go with Paul. Paul, you go first. A or B?
I'll take B this time.
B this time. Yeah, man, now he found that ding this time. All right. All right. Here we go. My new car is so terrible.
How terrible is it?
Terrible is it?
Your new car?
I didn't buy a lemon. I bought a blank. My new car is so terrible. I didn't buy a lemon. I bought a blank. Okay, Paul's thinking about this. Paul, have you ever purchased a car, a new car? How about a used car? You ever purchased a used car?
I have.
You have. You ever find yourself with a lemon?
I have not.
Oh, lucky you, lucky you. But let me repeat the question. My new car is such a lemon. It's so terrible. I didn't buy a lemon. I bought a blank. What do you think, Paul?
I bought a rotten apple.
A rotten apple. I like the fruit analogy. Way to extend the fruit analogy. Good one. Rotten apple. Let's go to Justin.
I tried to think what he would buy that's the smallest part of the lemon, so I said the zest. He bought a zest.
The essence of lemon. Let's go to Alli. Alli, any help?
So I'm a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, and there's a Canada's Drag Race, and one of the contestants this year, her name is Lemon, and she just had to make up her drag daughter, and so in honor of that, I said lime. It was a long road to travel to get to that.
It was a long way to go to get a lime. All right. Let's go to Jessie.
What's worse than one lemon? A lemon grove.
Oh, Lemon Grove. Whoa. Erik, any help?
The reason it was a lemon was that it was one of those English cars where everything's on the other side and nothing's in the place where you expect it. So he ended up buying a melon.
Melon. All right. All right, we're looking for rotten apple. Let's go to Shannon.
Okay, I was trying to think of a worse fruit than a lemon, so I said grapefruit.
I agree.
And they're tart. They're tart as well. Yeah.
Terrible.
That may come into fashion. I got myself a real grapefruit here. Maybe it's just for Vans. Let's go to Darryl.
I had to think of like what, you get lemons, you make lemonade, but what's even less useful than a lemon? It would be lemongrass. Is a lemongrass.
Lemongrass is pretty useless, but none of those answers are going to gain Paul any.
Okay, this is it. This is a question here for Roxanne. All right, Roxanne, we're looking for a point here. Here's your question. Did you hear about that new Superman movie? They updated it for a modern audience. Now, instead of wearing a cape, he wears a blank. I'll repeat it. Did you hear about that new Superman movie? They updated it for a modern audience. Now, instead of wearing a cape, he wears a blank. Paul, what are you drinking there? What do you got in the glass there?
Vodka soda with a splash of cran.
Vodka soda with a splash of gin, did you say?
Splash of cran.
Oh, cran. Okay, cranberry. Okay, yeah, I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. All right, back to Roxanne. Roxanne, here you go. This is your question. Did you hear about the new Superman movie? They updated it for a modern audience. Now, instead of wearing a cape, he wears a blank. What do you think?
I'm going to go with dress.
Where's the dress? That's right. That would be totally appropriate and totally modern. Let's go to Justin.
Mine's a little on the nose if you're wearing it right. Face mask.
You have to be a very small dress there, Justin. That'd be a little immodest. Let's go to Alli.
I was also thinking of current times.
Okay, let's move across to Jessie. Jessie, any help?
I was actually going to say skirt, but I said dress.
Yes!
All right, let's just ride this out. Erik, how about you?
Well, I may be behind the times a little bit, but all the cool people have the hipster beards. Really long
do
ones,
indeed.
And then throw it behind him and use it as a cape if he needs it.
There you go. Yeah, it'd be hipster Superman. Okay. Shannon.
I knew about him before anyone else.
I bet.
I just want everyone to stay safe, so I said mask.
Mask. Yeah. And Darryl?
I went ultra modern and I said AirPods. That's what he would wear.
It doesn't matter what anyone said after we had press from Jessie. Roxanne wins that round.
Okay. Well, that was a nail biter, back and forth. Paul was in the lead for a little bit, but Roxanne pulled it out at the end. So I do have to say this, Paul. We're going to send you back to your couch. Thank you, Paul, so much for playing, and we'll also send you a free ticket to watch one of our future shows. So everybody say goodbye to Paul, and thank you, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
All right, and let's turn our attention to Roxanne, who won that round. So now we get to have Roxanne, you're going to move on to playing the bonus round. And in the bonus round, you have a chance of winning not just a ticket, but a fabulous prize, many of the things you see on the screen right now. So we're going to spin right now the big prize wheel. All right, so this is the big prize wheel. And let's go ahead and give that a spin to find out what Roxanne is playing for. The little arrow is on the left-hand side. All right, a lot of T-shirts there. We have a blender, gift cards, and oh, it is!
Oh my God!
It's a year's supply of rice-a-roni.
It
Doing so
is a
bad.
year's supply of rice-a-roni. That's right, 1 year if you eat just one box a month. Rice-a-roni is the San Francisco treat made with tender rice from vermicelli, chicken broth, and herbs. Now with 3% less sodium and flavor. Rice-a-roni cooks in just 15 minutes, so you can catch up on half of your favorite sitcom. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
Dang.
Okay, so you're playing for 12 servings. 12 servings, you have to spread it out, one per month, and then you get yourself a year's supply. All right, or you can eat them all in one day. It's all up to you, Roxanne. All right, so playing for some rice-a-roni. This is how it works. I'm going to show you a puzzle up here in a moment. But before we do that, you have to choose who you're going to try and match with. So out of everybody on the screen, Roxanne, you need to choose one of the players who's going to play in the bonus round with you. Go ahead and choose.
All right. Since I already matched with this person, I will go with Jessie.
Okay. All right. So the other contestant, the other celebrities, turn off your cameras. And we'll have Jessie remain. All right, so Roxanne, I'm going to show a puzzle in a moment, okay, up on the screen. It'll be a word and a blank or a blank and a word. And what's going to happen is you have to fill in the blank. But don't say it, just fill it in your head. Jessie's going to write it down, and then there's another step to it. But first, I'll show you the puzzle, and here it is. Okay, blank basket, blank basket. All right, so right now, Jessie, write down your answer. Okay. All right, so Jessie, you got it? All right, Jessie wrote down her answer, and the music faded away, so we're ready to go here. So, Roxanne, before you answer, you will get the advice of 3 players. So you can bring back from the green room 3 of the players, and they can each give you a word of advice that you can either consider or you don't have to consider. So your choices are Shannon, Justin, Erik, Darryl, and Alli. Shannon, Justin, Erik, or Darryl, or Alli. So who should we bring back to give you some advice?
Just one person? Or
You get 3.
Shannon.
Okay, Shannon, come on back. You still have Justin, Erik, Darryl, and Alli.
Darryl.
And now you have Erik, actually, let me just show you the thing here. There we go.
Erik.
And Erik, okay. So here we go. We have Erik, and we have Darryl, and we have Shannon. So we'll go to Shannon first. We'll give 3 words of advice. So Shannon, what do you think? Blank basket.
I would say laundry basket. Is that what everyone calls it? That's what I call it.
Yeah, where you put your laundry in the basket?
I mean, I don't know. People say different things, but I think it's called a laundry basket.
Okay, laundry basket. That's a good one. That's a good one. Darryl, how about you? Any advice?
I was thinking fruit basket.
Oh, nice. And we were just discussing grapefruits and lemons and limes. So fruit basket. It's also a nice gift. And if you really don't care. Erik, what do you think? Any advice?
It's a good thing the internet has not developed smell technology over the internet, because I kind of need to put some stuff in the laundry basket.
Oh, so you also suggesting?
I would also say laundry basket.
2 votes for laundry basket, 1 vote for fruit basket. Okay, let's go to Roxanne. Roxanne, you probably thought of one yourself before they came on the screen, but now you got some advice. Now weighing all that, you decide. What do you think?
Man. I'm gonna go with fruit basket.
Gonna go with fruit basket. All right. Let's go ahead and move our attention over to Jessie. Jessie, any help?
Well, the first thing I thought of was laundry basket, but I hate doing chores, and I do love some fruit.
Ah!
Nice.
That's amazing.
Congratulations, Roxanne!
Rice-a-roni!
All right, you won a year's supply of rice-a-roni, and there are fireworks going off. I wasn't aware that we had in the budget fireworks. So congratulations, Roxanne. Kevin will get in touch with you in the chat, and we'll figure out how to send you a year's supply of rice-a-roni.
That's amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much for joining us, Roxanne, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye, new
Bye.
best
Bye,
friend.
Atlanta.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's set up for another game because we have 2 more contestants that we're going to bring to the screen. So let me go ahead and put out.
Dave, while you do that, I'm going to recommend that more people put ones in the chat if they're interested in playing. If you've already put your 1 in the chat, put it in again.
Okay, if there's anybody out there who wants to play, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat, and we'll bring you on up here. So we'll give that another like 4 seconds or so. And in the meantime, we'll ask Alli to talk about one of the items that's on the shelf behind her, on her curio bureau.
Is there any particular thing that catches your fancy?
Well, we already talked about the cat.
The
Is there
cat.
anything else?
Right above that is a book from the movie Rocket Man. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. And this is just a wonderful picture book, and it explains the stuff. And fun fact, I had it autographed by Rocket Man himself, Taron Egerton.
Wow.
Yeah, I asked him to
amazing
write.
actor.
Yeah, I asked him to write. You can tell everybody this is your book, and he did.
That's
amazing.
that's very cool. And yeah, wow, that's really neat. Oh, wow.
And according to Kristen, we're dating now.
Oh, wow. How about that? Well, congratulations. When are you going to break it to him? You have 9 cats or 3.
He's a cat person.
Oh, that's even better. All right. Awesome. All right. Hey, so let's do this. Kevin, let us know, what are we doing right now with bringing people to the screen?
I'm ready when you are, Dave. Why don't we pick between the numbers 1 and 50 again?
1
But
and
not
50.
the numbers 49 or 27. They were spoken for.
Jesse, go ahead.
Number 1.
And Alli, go ahead.
42.
All right. The meaning of life. And let's go ahead. Erik, Kevin, tell us who we're getting.
Well, first up, we have J.A. Verhoeven, and we have Emily Davis. Turn on your camera.
All right, welcome to the screen. All right. I think this is Jain, who's coming to the screen, who I think may have been on before, and we're so welcome and happy to have her again. Let's see if that is who we're getting. So accept the invitation and turn on your camera, turn on your microphone. Bated breath, we're waiting. We're waiting, here we go. And there's Emily. Emily made it first. All right. Hello, Emily, and let's see if there's somebody. And there's. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, it's Daniel. All right, we know Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Welcome back. All right.
I'm playing for her tonight. She doesn't want to play.
That's okay. That's great, Daniel. Thank you so much for jumping on the screen. Let's see. So first off, Emily, where are you broadcasting from?
I am coming out from Wilmington, Delaware.
Okay, and truth be told, Emily is one of our comedy sports players. So, Emily, Kevin, is there something we should know?
Yes, absolutely, Dave. Emily is going to be playing for somebody in the chat. And I'm looking through right now to figure out who that's going to be. And we're going to have Emily play for... It's going to be for David Soowal. David Soowal, you have Emily playing for you.
Okay, so if Emily wins, whatever prize Emily wins, since she's an employee, will go to David Soowal. So fingers crossed, David Soowal, you have a chance of winning a fabulous prize. And let's go move across to Daniel. Daniel, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm still here in Concord, New Hampshire.
Concord, New Hampshire. All right. Well, welcome back again. Daniel, you'll be playing for yourself, and maybe you can win a fabulous prize as well. So let's jump on in. So, Emily, you were first to the screen, so A or B?
A.
Okay. Here's your question. Tom loves to go to the beach. He's there so much, they stopped calling him a beach bum, and now they call him a beach blank. I'll repeat it. Tom loves to go to the beach. He's there so much, they stopped calling him a beach bum, and now they call him a beach blank. All right. The players are writing down their answers. Justin already has his answer written down. He's so quick. All right. And I'm not sure if Kevin knows, but the music is not playing right now, in case you don't know if you can't hear it or not. And
playing in my head.
It's playing in my head too, and I think it's
while you guys keep going.
I think it's done right about now. Boop. All right. There it is. Okay. Let me repeat the question for Emily. Tom loves to go to the beach. He's there so much they stopped calling him a beach bum, and now they call him a beach blank. All right, Emily, what do you think?
I thought maybe he went there so much that they started calling him the beach mayor.
The beach mayor. All right. Just like the guy in Jaws.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody back in the water. Jessie, any help for Emily?
Well, this is actually better than a mayor, so it may count. The beach king.
Yeah, no, not the right hierarchy. Let's go to Shannon now is the next one on my screen. So let's go to Shannon.
Okay, I'm so sorry that this was the first thing that came to my mind. I said whale, but sorry, is that because he's not that? He's a very nice guy. I'm sorry.
The beached whale. Whales do hang out on beaches from time to time. Factually correct.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Let's go to Darryl.
I said beached whale, and I am not sorry. That is exactly what they would call him. He's been there far too long.
All right.
It's an epidemic.
Erik, any help on the beachfront?
Well, if you're bum, maybe you don't own anything. But if you're there so much, you own everything. So you become the beach capitalist.
Okay. Let's move across to Justin. Justin, did you also take economics in college?
I did not, but I know my threes because I think at the beach they all like 3-letter words. So instead of a beach bum, they called him a beach bud.
Oh. Hey, bud.
That's
Hey,
so nice.
bud.
Hey, bud.
Okay, and finally, let's move down to Alli. Alli, any help for Emily?
Well, I was thinking along the similar lines as Erik, that he was moving up in the world and that he was now the beach executive.
Ignore the bells. There are no points in that round. Just a lot of insults on whales. Back to you, Dave.
Okay. All right, Daniel, this one is for you. Okay, here we go. Hey, Darryl.
Yeah.
Did you know my cousin was a submarine commander?
What?
Yeah, okay. It's true. But he was a bit cheeky. Instead of saying, damn the torpedoes, he said, blank the torpedoes. I'll repeat. Did you know my cousin was a submarine commander? He was so cheeky, instead of saying, damn the torpedoes, he said, blank the torpedoes. Okay. Anybody ever been on a submarine out there? Anybody? Submarine? I think there's one on the riverfront here in Philly. You can go tour. Yeah, there's a submarine you can go visit down there. Yeah. Anyone 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea in Disney World way back in the day?
Oh, yeah. I guess
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a submarine. All right, let me repeat the question for Daniel. Hey, did you know my cousin was a submarine commander? It's true, but he was a little bit cheeky. Instead of saying, damn the torpedoes, he would say, blank the torpedoes. Daniel, what do you think?
Well, I'm not quite sure. This is a toughie for me, but I'm gonna maybe say slam the torpedoes.
Okay, it rhymes. It rhymes, and that would be a little cheeky. That's a little bit cheeky. Slam the torpedoes. Let's go across to Jessie, see if there's any help.
Well, when you said cheeky, I assumed that you were talking in a frisky manner. So I said, smooch the torpedoes.
Okay. Let's move across to Shannon.
Okay, so when you said cheeky, I thought that you meant his butt. And so I said dump the torpedoes.
Okay, let's go across to Darryl. Darryl.
I thought cheeky meant proper, and so they said heck the torpedoes.
All right. We're gonna go all over the place with this one. Let's go to Erik.
Well, cheeky, somehow in my mind, he was, being a little sarcastic. And he's from the South. So he says, bless your torpedoes. As in, bless your heart.
Oh, bless the torpedoes. All right, let's go to Justin.
You know, we're so close here. I said, blam the torpedoes.
Oh.
Oh.
I'd like to change my answer.
Yeah. Can he change his answer? Let's ask the judge. Can he change his answer? Okay. That's it. And finally, let's go to Alli.
So I took cheeky in yet another manner, thought that he was just trying to be all silly, so I said, ham.
No changing answers midstream. It leaves us at 0-0 after that first round.
Okay, let's move on to round 2, and let's go first to Daniel. Daniel, is that a spinning wheel over your right shoulder?
That is a spinning wheel.
Wow.
Yes, it is. Upright spinning wheel.
The kind of things you find in Concord, New Hampshire. A or
What do I
B?
get if I guess your name?
I'm gonna go with B.
B. All right. B it is, and here's your question. Shannon.
Yes.
My nephew Nick is not very smart.
Oh, that's sad.
It is. It is. When he wanted to see time fly, he threw a clock out the window. You know that. But when he wanted to see a bar fly, he threw blank out the window. Let me repeat. My nephew Nick is not very smart. When he wanted to see time fly, he threw a clock out the window. When he wanted to see a bar fly, he threw blank out the window. Okay. Okay, let me repeat it one more time here for Daniel. My nephew Nick is not very smart. When he wanted to see time fly, he threw a clock out the window. When he wanted to see a bar fly, he threw blank out the window. What do you think, Daniel?
I'm thinking like a candy bar, a chocolate bar.
So what's your answer? He threw a
candy bar.
Candy bar out the window. All right. When he wanted to see a
Bar,
bar
candy
fly,
bar.
he threw a candy bar out the window. All right. That would be a bar fly. A bar flying. Let's go to Jessie.
Yeah, I was thinking more of a bar. It's Friday night, so if he's throwing something out the window, he's throwing out a bottle of hooch.
Bottle of hooch.
Out the window.
Hooch, the old 1930s reference of how to say booze.
I'd like
All
to change
right.
again.
Hooch. Let's go across to Shannon. Shannon, any help there?
I was also thinking a bar, and I'm not really sure how he would do this, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but his drunk uncle.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the way you say that is drunkle. Is drunkle. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that is my fault.
Yeah. Let's go to it's a bottle of hooch. Let's go to Darryl.
Yeah, I would never throw away the hooch. You throw away the drinker. I said drunk uncle.
What?
Wow, uncles. Oh, goodness. All right. There's some crazy telepathy going on. Let's go across to Erik.
I think we're all sharing a mind here. You can't throw the bar itself. You can do the occupant, Drunkle Dave.
What?
He was your nephew, right?
He is my nephew.
That's right.
All right. I like how I'm suddenly the drunk uncle. Justin.
You know, Daniel, you and I are so close. We're so close, but I think you might get it. Chocolate?
Yes, come on.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you,
good.
Justin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and then let's go to Alli.
I too was thinking about it being Friday night, so I said, ham.
Well, nobody said Barfly starring Mickey Rourke, but we'll take the 1 point for Daniel. 1 point.
Let Gene play next time. All right. Yeah, that's like you're getting heckled there, bud. All right.
It happens every day. It's okay.
Okay. All right. We got a point up on the board there, matching with Justin and Alli with the best callback ever. And now let's go on to Emily. Emily, here's your final question. Let's throw this up here. Tom's essay was so terrible.
How bad was it?
Terrible was
It
it?
was the aforementioned essay.
Really bad, huh?
Wow, that was great. Instead of giving him an F, the professor gave him a blank. Let me repeat it. Tom's essay was so terrible, instead of giving him an F, the professor gave him a blank. Okay, let me repeat this one more time for Emily. Tom's essay was so terrible, instead of giving him an F, the professor gave him a blank. Emily, what do you think?
I would have loved this when I was in college. I said a tuition refund.
He just doesn't want to deal with the student anymore at all. He's like,
Please go.
he's done. All right, tuition refund. Let's go to Jessie.
I thought, what's worse than an F? Well, all the way to the end of the alphabet. Letter Z.
Yeah. All right. Shannon.
I also went to the end of the alphabet with Z.
Oh.
Shannon.
They
You're
both
so
put
good
a
at
little line on their Z. Look at that. Darryl.
Yeah, she put that line so it didn't look like this. I said Z.
Wow. All right. All right. Okay. Erik, any help for Emily there?
No.
Don't sugarcoat it, Erik. Justin, how about you?
I wish I could change my answer, but I said a lemon.
Oh, okay. And finally, let's see, tuition reimbursement, Alli?
No, I said that he gave him a history of him disappointing his parents.
That last one was pretty accurate, but unfortunately it wasn't close enough to get a point, which puts Daniel in the lead after the 2 rounds.
And by the lead, that means he won the first round. All right, so congratulations, Daniel. Daniel, you hang on the screen. Emily, thank you so much for playing for David Soowal out there, and we'll send David Soowal a free ticket so that he can come back and see another one of these shows. So thank you, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily. All right, Daniel, you're on to the bonus round. All right. Daniel, so what's awesome about the bonus round, we're not going to spin that spinning wheel behind you, but we are going to spin the big prize wheel. So let's go ahead and pull that up. These are all the awesome prizes. And let's go ahead and pull up that wheel, and let's give it a spin. Yeah. See, I just spun it.
Right,
All right, it's clicking around. There's the little arrow on the left-hand side. Lots of wonderful things to win. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Amazon gift card, $50.
Oh, this is an expensive one. The $50 Amazon gift card is a gift card worth $50 to Amazon.com. Amazon.com, the everything store. Warning, not guaranteed to have everything. $50. Good luck.
All right. Okay, Daniel. So playing for the very valuable Amazon gift card, which you could use to purchase a year's supply of rice-a-roni. So you showed Dane. So I think, Daniel, you know how this works. You need to choose one player who you'd like to play the final matching with. Who is that?
Oh, I know exactly the person, Mr. Justin.
Okay, Justin Jain. All right, so the other players, turn off your cameras. Bloop. All right. Okay, Justin, this is Daniel. Daniel, this is Justin. All right. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to show you now, Daniel, a word puzzle up here. It'll be a word and a blank, or a blank and a word. You'll answer in your head. Justin will write it down on a piece of paper. All right, so here's the puzzle. Okay, birthday blank. Birthday blank. All right, so Justin is going to write it down, and I'm going to dance a little bit while this is happening. Here we go. Birthday blank. Okay. All right. Now, so Daniel, now before you answer, we're going to pull 3 people back from the green room. So here are your choices here. You already have Justin.
I'm gonna go with Darryl, Jessie and Erik.
Okay, Darryl, Jessie, and Erik are back on the screen, and we're gonna give 3 words of advice. 3 words of advice. So let's go to Darryl first. What do you think? Oh, turn on your camera, your microphone. There you go.
That's very good. First, unmute. Second, card.
Oh, birthday card.
Birthday
All
card.
right, yeah. The Hallmark has got that scam all locked up. What are they, like $12 now? $9 for a birthday card? Yeah. Ugh.
Outrageous.
It is outrageous, Daniel. Gosh darn it. All right, let's go to Jessie. Jessie, any advice? Birthday what?
Birthday cake.
Birthday cake. Another lovely 4-letter word. All right, and let's go to Erik. Birthday what?
Also, I agree with Jessie. The most important part, the birthday cake.
All right, so he's all right. So we got birthday card and birthday cake and birthday cake. We're going to go to Daniel now. Daniel, you can use that advice, or you can listen to people in the room where you are, or you can go with whatever you think. What do you think? Birthday what?
Well, see, I was trying to watch Justin see what kind of facial expression he would make, because I know we have that telepathic link. And it was an answer that I thought of too, and it was a popular one down below here from my screen. But I don't know. I may have to go with cake.
Okay, I'll ask for your final answer.
I'm going to go with cake.
Okay, birthday cake is your answer. Let's go across to Justin.
Come on, Justin, please.
Oh, this is the most expensive answer I've ever not gotten. I said birthday party.
Oh!
It's missing one. I'm missing those. All of our birthday parties have been canceled.
Yeah.
Oh!
But not our cakes.
Wow, but you played so well, Daniel. We're so proud of you. Such a great job. Fireworks. Look, we're getting the Nagasaki. What are these? The Nagasaki fireworks from 2019. So that's special. Daniel, thank you so much for playing. We'll send you a free ticket, of course. Thanks so much, Daniel. All right, we'll see you next time.
I'll be back for another gift.
All right. Bye, Daniel, and thank you. First off, thank all the players. Thank you, Justin and Shannon, for joining us on this special one tonight. And of course, Darryl, Alli, Erik, and Jessie. Thank you, Kevin up there, who's our announcer, and on behind the scenes. And all of you who tuned in to watch Match Game CSz. Tomorrow night is Comedy Sports. And next week, we have awesome new shows that you'll see listed on the screen in 2 seconds. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.